let's shrink up. What does this Minish person in here have to say? And, well, have we actually ever been up here? We haven't, have we? Because how would we even get up here in the first place without the ocarina? We have not been up here. Okay, well, yeah, so what do you have to say at all?
Oh, a visitor. How rare. But you have found me, the wisest of the wisest of the wise. You what? You want to enter the temple that you can see in the lake? Well, they call that place the Temple of Droplets. I have heard rumors that one Minish actually did find a way in long ago. That Minish is Elder Librarian, and he's in semi-retirement in the town library. The library should be opening soon. Perhaps you can go find him.
The town library? Oh, hold on, they had a kinstone little thing, and come here, I'm gonna trade with you. Yeah, let's do this. We can get something happening here, potentially, if I even have the matching piece. Which I do. Oh, beautiful. Now, the library. Where would a studious Minish go? Would they go to their own village? Or would they go to the Hyrule library? Is there even one in Hyrule? I don't know. There was a number of, like, Minish holes throughout town, which is why it was curious to me that people ever doubted or, called Minish fairy tales. He's like, there's signs of them everywhere. Those little tiny creatures that come inside of the houses through the little holes, yeah, that's a Minish. Like, oh, no, really? I thought those were pests. But I don't know that I actually know where a library is specifically. So we're going to have to check it out. I will check I'm going to check Hyrule Town out first, just because we're closer and because it's bigger. It would take longer to get to the Minish village, and if I remember correctly, there's really not a whole lot going on there. There's like 6 buildings. So, I don't know. Now, if I were a library, where would I be? This library? Probably a schoolhouse, but I guess it doesn't hurt to check.
We are having a very important class right now, and I simply can't let you in.
Okie dokie, yeah, that's a classroom. Not a library. Oh, I'm in here. This looks pretty libraric to me. Yeah, the librarianism is off the charts. Hello.
Welcome to the library. Hey, aren't you Smith's grandson, Link? Enjoy your browsing. Oh.
Yes, I'd like a Minish, though. Are you the elder?
Wonder what I should check out today.
Library is who I'm looking for. Who hangs out at the library. Is it you?
Sometimes these books move on their own. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. Oh, don't tell me I'm crazy. I ain't crazy.
You might be crazy. Crazy enough to swap kinstones with me. Or fuse them, swap them. I guess there's no swapping happening. Is that? No, it's this one. Beautiful, with a beautiful little clover. So we'll now have 2 little places to check out here when we get a moment. Thanks to good old boy here. Ah, that's actually pretty close to where the last one was, if I remember correctly. It dried up the pond. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing.
Ah, it fit perfectly. Oh, something good will happen.
Yeah, maybe something good will happen. Like me getting a piece of heart. Ah, now what if we flip this over? Excellent. Very good. Now we can shrink ourselves. And it looks like we could either go back inside the library through this hole, or we could climb down. And then what? Oh, it's exciting. But first we'll do this. We can check things out. Can we get in the bookcase at all? We can. In this one. Hello, I see you up there. Are you library? Hey, this is no good at all. The humans have checked some books out of the library. I mean, what exactly do you expect? Thanks to them, none of us can get back to Elder Library. How will he get by all alone? I'm so worried. I'm sure the librarian knows something about where those books went. Oh, I wish I were big. I'd walk right up and ask her where those books went. Oh. So we've got to go stifle someone's learning, it would seem. Interesting.
We can't get up the shelf because some humans checked that book out. But at least we don't have to listen to Elder Library's boring old stories.
Why don't you guys just, I don't know, climb other books? It shouldn't be so reliant on the one book being your only, bridge to that guy. But hey, whatever. I'm no civil engineer. I don't know how to construct cities or municipalities of any kind, or settlements, or whatever you want to call this. You guys are living here? You're just here on vacation or something? A chest this time. Instead of opening the way to something, it just spawned a chest. In the middle of like a Minish area, too. Very interesting. Okay, well, I suppose it would be best to bigify ourselves once more so that we can go talk to the librarian, but I want to actually check out a different part. I want to go down the side of this building and see what we can do. Like a little one. Oh, hey, look, there's a little friend over there. But we can't cross. Why did the Minish cross the road? Why? It's not a joke. I want to know, because now I can't talk to him. Oh, well, it's fine. It looks like there's actually nothing we can do. Maybe we could go this way. There's nothing over here, is there? We get stepped on. What about this tree? Can we get inside of it? No, okie dokes. Well, it looks like it is time to bigify ourselves once more. Then we'll get some clues as to the book's whereabouts. I don't even know what book it is. What am I supposed to say? Hey, librarian? I understand a book was checked out recently. No, not book in particular, just a book in general. Show me a list of all the books that have been checked out so that I might track them all down.
I'm in charge of the checking out books, so it's not my problem. Still, I feel really bad for the girl over there in charge of returns.
Wait, no, I want to know who checked it out. Talk to returns.
Welcome to the library, say.
Yes, I am.
Books are missing from the second floor. Yes, they've been checked out for quite a while. Very overdue. Take a Hyrulean bestiary, for example. Been gone for ages. Checked out by a girl with a cat. She said she had a new cat at her house. Wanted to learn more about it. She did.
Okay. Girl with a cat at her house. Now, there was a cat. Look at this. There's cats right here. I was going to say there is a cat south of town, or in the southern part of town. But maybe... No, it's not. Okay. I was going to say maybe this house over here. Because there was like a cat in the backyard. So the cat I saw... Right here. You want to tell me where the lady is? No? Okay. We'll check this one out. Look at that. There's a little bird up there. It's adorable. Or is this a swordsman? Yeah, this is the swordsman. The swordsman doesn't have any kitties. Just too bad. And cats make everything better. I love my kitty. What about here? There's a...
This house appears empty. Maybe we shouldn't go in there.
I guess. Okay. You have cuckoos. Oh no! This is horrible. My cuckoos have gotten out. Can you catch them all? Oh man, you lose them in every game, don't you? 2 of them within 25 seconds. No buildings. All right, we're on a mission. Oh, there's one. That gold one just like standing there. And 2? I guess. Is this even your... Oh, it flew away. It's fine. I'll just take this one. And I'll have 2 of them within 25 seconds. Look at that. There you go. We did the thing. Now, I could have 3 if I would have, not grabbed that golden one. But it was so pretty. Thanks, here's your reward. You got 10 mysterious shells. And 20 rupees. Neat. I would have loved a book instead, but, whatever. Oh, hey, look. There's a cat, there's a book, there's a note.
Say, look at that, Luke. There's a...
Luke? That's my name.
Link, there's a book up on top of the bookcase. But how are we going to get it? We can't reach it and we have no ladder. And I don't think just shaking the bookcase will make it fall either. This presents an interesting problem, wouldn't you say?
What does this note say? Dear Mom, I'll be next door if you need me. Okay. I'm just going to destroy some pots so that they're right terrified when they get back. We'll talk to the cat because cats always have good information. Right? Very nice. Now there's a little Minish ladder here too, which looks like we should go up there and push it down. Can we push this bookcase? It looks like it's on a track or something. Well, it's not something we can mess with just yet. Maybe we have to Minishize ourselves in the house across and come down. It actually looks like it's exactly what the game wants us to do. Or even Minish and walk in. Look at that. There's a door down there. Interesting. No, this is it right here. Boom, boom. Let's talk.
Huh? A book from the library? The Hyrulean bestiary, is that the one? Yeah, I checked it out a while ago. You came all this way to get it? Wow, you're one dedicated librarian.
Glad I don't know how to tell you this. It's back at my house. All the way, way back at my house next door. Would you mind going there to get it? I just can't leave right now, see? Why not? Why can't you leave? What are you doing with this guy, huh? Who are you?
They say the king's been weird lately. Well, that doesn't really have anything to do with our love.
You people disgust me. All right, well, we have transformed so that now we can not get eaten by the dog. We can swap with the dog. What is this? The dog wants rupees.
It's too hot. The fireplace is too hot. Now there are even more people in here. It's getting too hot to bear.
What will it take to cool this place down? Money, apparently. We can ride the chimney upstairs. Interesting. We need to get in the hot fireplace, though, because that's the one that crosses over. But how would we do that? Do we need to bring water, perhaps? It's interesting that we are just unleashed on the world now as little Minish boy here. What can we get into? I know we're supposed to be grabbing a library book, but there's bound to be something. Here we can talk to this chick. Hello?
One of the Minish. I'm not like my brothers. I won't chase you around and peck at you, peep. Not only that, I also have some good info for you. Someone in Hyrule is a great fairy who helps honest adventurers. If you see her, answer every question truthfully.
I mean, I tend to do that.
You want to fuse Keen Stones?
You can fuse kin stones with the friggin' chick. That's awesome. Man, where are you storing that thing, little guy? You got some sort of hidden pants back there? Incredible. Storing big old kin stones inside of chickens, man. It's practically unheard of. Spawned us a nice little treasure chest off in the wilderness. Looks like in the Minish Woods, just east of town.
Perfect.
That doesn't actually help us in our present state. I think it makes sense to roll around, check out some other Minish things that we can get into here. Kind of stuck back here. Music Man. There's another little pot that we could flip over and Minishize ourselves with, but we don't need to. We can actually just exit this way. Oh, look, hello!
The old lady in front of this house drinks nothing but milk.
Great information.
Welcome back, honey. It's good to see you.
Me? I am Honey? I am Honey. Okay. Link. Hero of Time. Hero of Wind. Honey. A man of many titles, clearly. Well, this is not something that's going to help us, at least right now, so we'll take our leave and go. But it's interesting. You can't get up there. There's a bridge across the way from the tea place or whatever this is, the coffee shop, to elsewhere. Anything else for us, for a little Minish friend like ourselves to get into? Little Minish right here. Can I talk to you, friend?
I want to dive into the fountain, but I am not such a good swimmer.
You probably should refrain then, my friend. You probably should refrain lest you get killed in the process. You know what I'm saying? That wouldn't be fun at all. And look, we're stuck over here. Interesting. So you can go into the rupee house from the tea house or vice versa. They're connected via a bridge similar to the houses of the two lovers, I guess, one of which holding the book that we need. Oh, hey, we can cross this way now. We can cross this way now. I've always wanted to cross this way. Oh, this side of town is so nice. The grass truly is greener on the other side. And what here? Another entry point. For what? I'm not certain. We can go in here. We could also climb up there, but that's not going to help, actually. We need to push those things together, it would seem. The bookcases. Hey, you know the clues reveal the location of the treasure? Cross the bridge that spawns rapid flow through the land of the fearsome beast until you reach the Misty Falls. The treasure sleeps on the other side of the secret entrance there. They say it's a magical tool that allows even little people to push big things. According to the legend, you're supposed to start from this house. Ah, I see. I think I get it. Like the pool of water that we were just at where that dude was, wishing he could jump into. Behind there is some sort of item that'll allow us to push things as a little Minish. Push things like these bookshelves, which we cannot push right now. But it looks like we need to push them to even get that whole kit and caboodle started. The dog's very interested in this. Okay, well, this is nice. I mean, it's fun to explore the world as a little Minish person, but it's not necessarily doing anything for us in the way of the game.
I would love to have figurines too, but they're too big for me.
I mean, not necessarily. Like, they would be bigger than you, sure, but that's not a problem, is it? I mean, I guess if it, falls over on you, it could kill you. And then that might be a problem, but but it's not innately bad to have figurines if you're small. I don't think that makes sense. Now, I wonder, and this is probably just a stab in the dark, could we just dump water on the fire? Like, we couldn't blow it out with gusts? But this seems like a similarly basic solution. It's worth a shot, right? At the very least, until we start, really racking my brain for this. Let's give this whole thing a shot. Oh, it worked. It did work. But then we still probably have to move something. I'm not completely confident this worked, but it certainly did, actually. Where are we? Oh, we came out of okay, I see. Came out of the fireplace. Of course we did.
What, do you see that cat looking at me? I know it wants a piece of me.
It wants a piece of me. It doesn't want the hat. It wants me, the little friggin' human.
Wow, that really startled me. Everything's scary when you're small.
I mean, what? I guess, Ezlo, chill out. All right, let's push this book off so we can grab it as a big link. And then we return it, and then we're good to go back and visit the thing, right? I'm already forgetting. My poor memory. Goodness gracious, being taxed ever so stringently. I believe we return that book, and then that's going to allow us access to Librarian, the Minish friend, who has information as to how to get to the next dungeon. You got a library book called the Hyrulean Bestiary. Beautiful. That's fine.
Hey, look at that. Our long-lost copy of a Hyrulean Bestiary. Link, are you returning this book? Thank you so much. I can't begin to describe how much I'm looking forward to putting this back.
Boom! So it's back. Can you just put it back now? So that I can go speak to the dude?
The next overdue book.
Wait, next? Is this just like a radiant quest? Like, is this something we can just continue to do to help, or is this necessary?
Legend of the Pickery. It's been out forever. It was checked out by a somewhat absent-minded scholar, I believe.
Absent-minded scholar? When we were across the river, there was a dude with, like, funky, like, cheeky-looking hair. Would he be an absent-minded scholar? We can't cross the water unless we're Minish, so how are we ever going to speak to the guy to begin with? I'm going to try it out, just to see, because that's the only idea I have as far as absent-minded scholars go. I mean, I guess I don't know if he's absent-minded. I don't even know if he's a scholar at all. But I do know that he's interesting, and we haven't actually spoken to him. And he did seem to be, reading a book, acting particularly scholarly, and if you're going to scholarize around me, I'm going to have to assume you're a scholar or something, right? I think it stands to reason. At the very least, though, it's an idea, and I'll take it. Minish Cap is not very handholdy of a game. It's extremely, very much the opposite of it, if I had to be honest with you. Here it is. This dude. How can we talk to you? How can we talk to you? Doesn't want to talk to us. We already went through that hole. Takes us up there, right? Excuse me, buddy. Can you move?
Oh, sorry, am I in your way? I just want a little attention. Anyway, I needed to say hi. Sorry for the trouble. I'll move now.
Yes. Thank you. Oh, but we can't even go up there anyways. We can't even go up there anyways. Excellent. Isn't that great? Excuse me. No. The river is suspicious? What kind of river is that? What river is suspicious, dude? That's the most interesting way of putting that I've ever heard. Can we even go over here? I mean, excuse me. Yes, okay, we can. So this is how we get over here. Now let's talk to this fella.
What, huh? A book from the library? Oh, yes, of course. I knew this day would come. Please, come in.
What, the library wanted your book?
I am a man. I am a researcher of Pickery legend and lore. My name is Dr. Left. You ought to hear about that book, Legend of the Pickery, aren't you? Well, I hate to say this, but I haven't seen it in several days. Perhaps a mischievous little mouse has taken it? Well, I'm sure it's in this house somewhere. I just don't know where. But I'm very busy right now, so why don't you look for it yourself?
Could it be... Boom. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have pushed that there. Oh, dude, I should have pushed the other one first. Oh, let's go back out and reset this. Perfect, thank you. I'm so glad.
He's like, what are you doing? You're pushing my bookshelf. Put it back where I want it.
Oh, we can't get back there. That's not... Oh, so that's why we need the thing. We can squeeze in this hole as a Minish, push that over, push this over, and I bet you the book's in that upper thing. Oh, I see now. Excuse me, pupper. Excuse me? Excuse me. I think I saw some bacon in the water. Perfect. See, that's what I thought. Now, so it starts there. Does it go in through this way? Or up through that, I guess? Let's do some backtracking here, or like start off where I think it is and then work backwards from there. So I believe what that little pickery's talking about is here, which means we need to come down that vine, which is up by Mr. Tabby Cat there, Thomas O'Malley, which means we need to come through here, which means, how do we get to there though? How could we get there? Oh, we gotta cross right here. I see, which means we probably, yeah, and there's a little opening there, so presumably we get to change in here somehow? I don't see anything in here that would be a Minish changer. Unless it's the bed? Oh no, there's a hole up here. I see. Let's talk to you real quick. I am thinking about calling my family over soon. Living with your feet on the ground is not so bad, I've decided. You want a kinstone swap too? Let's see what we got here. Keep saying swap, it's fuse, right? We're not exchanging kinstones. Really, we're both losing a kinstone. And then what happens? Who keeps the whole kinstone? Does it just disappear? I mean, I guess it does disappear. It turns into the little beacon of light and flies away. And that's exciting in and of itself, really. If that happened in front of me, I'd lose my mind just a wee bit. Okay. There it is, it's in Hyrule Field. But it looks like that's bearing some semblance of fruit, goodness gracious, so we'll get ourselves here. Oh yes, it did work, beautiful, excuse me. Well, let's talk to this friend first. What do you have to say?
I really like this house. It's the best place in the whole human town. Oh, I want to stay here forever.
Well, then you shall. All right, you stay there in your very obvious hole, right? Like, not at all hidden. I don't know why people would ever doubt the existence of the Minish, but hey, that's something that I am left to ponder on my own and have continued to ponder. This goes back to the swamp. Oh, there we go. Now we can get over to that crack. I have been wondering about that crack. That crack's been on my mind for the last week. Or, a few days or however long it's been. So we have to go around. No, we gotta go through, don't we? Because there was a hole at the back of this house. And a Minish, too. Hello, friend. Hey, I've heard about you. So you're gonna go ahead, aren't you? Well, onward to glory, then. Just don't die out there, okay? Okay. I'd very much like to not die. I agree. Thank you. But I guess the cats would pose some issue, aren't they?
Oh, it's no good. I just can't get anywhere. Oh, man.
The cats are gonna swat. Oh, yeah, the cats are wanting to pounce. They're so cute. Oh, oh, my goodness, that cat knocked me down the ledge. But we made it to this.
Who knew there'd be some place like this behind one of the town's fountains? Well, let's get moving and see if we can find that item those Minish mentioned.
Indeed. First, oh yeah, swing the bottle at them. Very good. Let's see if we can eliminate them before we ourselves get eliminated. Beautiful. Dang, there's a lot of them. And this is like a whole dungeon. So we could go like north, we could go left. Well, we can't go left. We could go left if we wanted to just jump in the water, but that's not exactly something that we're trying to do. We can go east here. Little demons, hello. You must perish, if you don't mind. Thank you. What is that? Ah, the cane. We must cane ourselves to victory. Beautiful. This looks like a room for a fight if I've ever seen one. Show yourself. There you are. Haha. You cannot hide from me. I could smell you a mile away. All right, I've got a nose for evil. I'm a hero after all. You just can't go unpunished. Evil, that is. Perish, please, please, thank you. Ooh, get a big chest after that. Is that the compass? No, it's the power bracelets. You're filled with strength, even while Tiny Link has now become swole once more. And he can do all sorts of things while minishized, including, most likely, in my opinion, and my hope, move bookshelves. But how do we get over here? How do we get that? We like build up a head of steam and run! No! The instant Link's feet touch water, he sinks. The dude is as dense as freaking lead. It's incredible. Well, we've got to get swatted a couple more times. Wow! Yes, very cute. No, don't kill me, please. And then we can go back, and thankfully we don't have to do a whole lot more, like changing to and from, at least small to big to small, like we had to briefly there, because we just need to stay small so that we can move these bookshelves. And then we can get the book, hopefully. Well, the book's gonna be huge. How are we gonna get the book? Oh my goodness gracious, that's gotta be terrifying. This dude's just reading and the bookshelves are moving behind him. He's like, whatever. Just ignore it and it'll be fine. And look at this, here's the book. Where's that the book? There's a couple of books up here.
I see. Oh, hi. That makes sense. Human books are so interesting. And that guy Dr. Left living down there has great taste in reading material.
What are you reading? Oh, The Lord of the Rings, very good. And you?
It's a bit dusty up here, huh? Maybe I should do a little cleaning.
I mean, sure, I could do some cleaning for you. I got a vacuum after all. Oh, that was a hint now, was it? It was indeed a hint. And over here, also dusty, but really, what's the purpose of that though? Actually, now that could we push those? But then what good would that do? Maybe we need to split up and I don't know. Let's talk to this guy before I hurt myself thinking.
Ahoy! Well, I want to return this book by dropping it down below. It's impossible without some extra weight, though. But my brother is busy with a book of his own. He won't help me out. Maybe I can do it if I try again.
The two of us don't even want to help, so what would your brother help? And really, who wants to plummet to their death by standing on a book? So maybe we need to push this over there? Or do we need to split up, and does this somehow provide more weight? That would be interesting if so. Trying to figure out what would be the best way to go about this. I suppose splitting this way, up and down, might allow us to push those, like, whatever they are, bins of rolling papers or something. Cigarettes, who's smoking? No, you can't do anything with that, but we can go around it. So that's helpful. Are we now heavier? We shouldn't be, right? We shouldn't be any heavier. Oh my, that worked? Really? Why did that not work with just Link? Why does the shade have extra weight? I don't get it. But maybe I'm not meant to. All right, well now we do have to return back to normal size so we can return back and grab that book and then take it to the library, and then that should be it, I think. And then we can finally speak to Library and move along over to the next, hopefully the next elemental stone. I mean, it's been a little bit since we've gotten one, right? Since this last one was gone somehow, excuse me. Nancy, I gotta go, thank you. You're blocking my path, lady. What are you doing? Now, like I said, it's been a little bit since we got an elemental stone, so I am motivated to actually make some progress because it does feel a little bit like I'm churning my feet. Thankfully, there are little moments like this which are, something to progress a little bit. Here, I'm taking this book, man. Thank you. Got a library book, Legend of the Pickery. Perfect. I know exactly where to take that. Excuse me. Thank you, puppy. Might consider dancing somewhere that's not in front of the walkway, perhaps, but hey, who am I to judge? I don't deal with that at all. You? Here is your book.
Oh my goodness, look at that. It's our copy of Legend of the Pickery. It's been checked out. You deserve a medal for all this. I am so moved, deeply, deeply moved with this thoughtful gesture.
All right, now put them on the shelves.
And the last book we need is a history of masks. I think it was checked out by Hagen, the mayor. How could he keep a library so long? He's a public official.
Oh, the last mask. There's another mask. Goodness gracious. Well, I suppose we should go get it. But we're actually going to get it next time. So thank you so very much for watching, whether you're watching this on stream, on VOD, or as an episode on the YouTube channel. I'm sincerely glad you were here, and I hope that you enjoyed yourself. And with that said, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.